Good morning, y'all. Good morning. 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 Hope all is well. Hope all is very, very well. Come on in, get them likes up. Come on in. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure y'all say good morning to DJ. Good morning, Boss Lady. Good morning, TG11. Keisha Lockridge, good morning. Shannon Harris, good morning. Sherby, good morning. Carol, good morning. Happy birthday again, Miss Creeds. Miss Creeds' birthday was yesterday. Lisa Olivia, happy birthday. I'm sorry, Lisa Olivia, good morning. Melissa, good morning. Tammy, good morning. Loan, good morning. Rita B, good morning. Chris Gaming, good morning. Sandra, good morning. Living in the Truth for Life, good morning. Somebody asked me, do I believe R. Kelly is innocent? Everybody, come on in and say good morning. You digging me? Earth Star and Martley, good morning. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Viola, good morning. Morning, Viola. Rita B. Nisha, good morning. Good morning, everybody, man. Come on in. We're going to talk about Shabazz, Precedence, and I did get permission from Shabazz. Good morning, Smitty. Good morning, Tay Tay. Cha Cha. Nakia. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. What y'all waiting on? Y'all want some drama? That's what y'all want. Y'all want some drama in your life? I need that drama in your life. Infamous Sylvia. Hey. Good morning. The truth, not your truth. Anna. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, man. I see people won't quit around these YouTube streets, man. I guess I take a break. They still won't quit, man. I'm starting to believe this particular blogger wants to fuck me, y'all. Is my mic clear? Let me make sure my mic is clear. My mic clear? I'm play a couple of songs and I'm gonna get right into my message and my Rita B, what's up? Yeah, Amber, good morning. Beverly, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, come on in, yo. Come on in. Let me get some music.
This is a true story.
All right, let me check it.
This is a true story. 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 This is a true story.
Can I get a mic check? 1 2 1 2. If my mic sounds nice, Shannon, what's up? Chi-Town Finest, come out the building. What's up, Chi-Town? Let me get a mic check, y'all. Come on in, come on in. Y'all don't want to miss this. K Baby Lane, what's going on?
This is a true story.
Got a couple of songs I want to play. Let's go. Tracy, what's up? The truth, not the truth. Sassy, tender, what's going on? Let's go, y'all. Couple of days ago, I got a phone call saying, you missed it. What's up, Anna Tanya? What's up?
I say, who was this? Then he said, it's the Migos lawyer, and I'm calling on her behalf. And then he said, I got some news that I think you would want to know. And then he said, she's pregnant. And then I sat down real slow. Then said, who's this again? He took a breath and said, you heard me the first time. And then I said, wait a minute, mister. We talking about the same girl and she's a strip. You represent that girl, man, she's a freak. So how she know that baby belongs to me? Then he asked me that I met her 2 months ago. I said, yeah. He asked me was it in a club in Chicago. I said, yeah. He said, well, we can't even raise it. She says that you're the only one she laid with. Oh, there's a very good chance that it might be mine. Oh, I know I hit it. There's a very good chance that it might be mine. I should have used attention. There's a very good chance that it might be mine. About to get my money, yeah. There's a very good chance that it might be mine. And I only like this girl. I hung up and called my lawyers, and I told them the situation. And the first question out their mouth was, did I sleep with the girl? At first I hesitated, then said yeah. Went on to tell her that I did it wrong. And then they said, well, there might be a chance
that you may have to pay the cost. I said, Lord.
And then I put the phone down and just thought about it for a couple seconds. They asked me had I seen her recently. I said no. Then after you used to get her frequently. I said no. All I know is that I left the club with this.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Very good change. That it might be mine. There's a very good change. That it might be. This song goes out to all the people out there that be running their mouth, and they don't know what the hell they saying. Shut up.
All right, forget all that. Let me get right into this commentary. First of all, let me say good morning. Good morning to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure you get those likes up, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You ain't got Facebook, add me on Facebook. You know to hit the Cash App. Also, IG Kevin Terrell 357. Twitter, Twitter. Good morning. Good morning. Shut up. Shut up. Travin, what's good? It's good to see you good people on this beautiful Monday morning. Man, it's been hell of a one weekend. Without further ado, let me get right into my message. Hit those like button. What's up, Suburban? What's good? Let me get right into my commentary, y'all. What I want to bring right here to the screen is something that this Goofy said. Now, I don't know why Angelo continue to think, because I'm on this ass. I'm on this every time I hear this nigga say some foul shit. DJ Tyson on his ass, because I have a right to debunk everything that he said. So let me just go right here and let's just get straight into this shit.
From a long time ago. But when you got goofies that support perverts behind their back, because mentally they got they could get into it and help my daughter and this and that, but it was all a lie.
You know, the first thing he said was, when you got goofies that support a pervert. Now, I'm trying to understand. Now, if you say when you got goofies that support a pervert, right? Who was the goofy that got in front of the camera? Was it the person who filming it, or was it the person who was in front of the camera being recorded? Who was the goofy that sat in front of the camera and said those things to the camera lens? This goofy. Okay? So when he talking about goofy supporting a pervert, he was the goofy that sat there right in front of the camera and spoke his so-called truth. Since he say he the truth teller, he spoke his truth. He sat in front of the camera. I didn't sit in front of the camera. Listen, I didn't sit in front of the camera. Then nobody sitting. Y'all ain't sitting in front of the camera. Him and Azriel sat in front of the camera, but he had the nerve to call people goofies and call everybody a pervert when he the one got the bullshit in his background. It's alleged now. I'm not going to repeat the other stuff. I want to dig deep into the other part about him and Azriel. And it was alleged that when he got out of jail, Azriel couldn't be around him because that sex offense case or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But we'll talk about that another day. I got to dig more into that.
So now let's fast forward and past that point, where we get to other people that entangle themselves into this. And you have people that realize this is a shit show, and let me back out of this. This way deeper than what I signed up for. This dude ain't worth me protecting. And then the walls come down. And then you got my daughter still gone and me still fighting every day. My family still hurting. And no, we didn't talk to her. And for the people that want to believe a footage or whatever, yes, we have percentage in that footage. And that documentary wasn't supposed to go one way.
Well, how you thought it was supposed to go? You thought it was supposed to go like all the way like Angelo way? Did he think the docuseries supposed to went just completely Angelo's way? Is that what he thought? It was just supposed to fit your narrative the same way with Tasha K. Everybody's supposed to bash R.Kelly, but your daughter still sat in front of those lenses. From my understanding, your daughter spent 2 hours before you even came around, Angelo, 2 hours talking to Shabazz. Hey, let me say this to you, Fancy Jack. First of all, my daughter wouldn't even be in this situation. Second of all, my daughter is not a public figure. Third of all, I didn't sign my daughter over to some people who I haven't even met, talked to, or yelled at. Okay? And this is very important because R.Kelly is locked up. And Azriel been around R.Kelly for 3 years, living her best life, getting her hair done, her nails done, and everything else that money could buy. And now R.Kelly is locked up. This could be your son, Fancy Jack. This could be your nephew, Fancy Jack. This could be your uncle. So for somebody to be around somebody for 3 years, 4 years, and now that he's locked up and say, oh, he manipulated me, he did this, he did that, he did that, that's a bunch of bullshit. And then if you stick around, don't mute Jack, because I want Jack to see this now. I want Jack to see this. My point is to prove that Azriel was not a victim. That's my point. That's my purpose. Azriel was not a victim. So just stick around. Stick around. Because see, he played on y'all. He used his daughter for a pawn, for his chess pawn, for his chess mate, for his checkmate. But he got checked when he did this Precedence docuseries with Shabazz. So don't mute Jack. I like people to see this shit for themselves. And it just seems to me, no matter how much you listen, how much you bring the truth before the people, they always want to be in denial and play the victim shit. Stop. Yeah. So let's continue to listen, and we're gonna go right along.
It's supposed to show a clean narrative that this man was a sick ass dude from a long time ago.
Yeah, and that's what you wanted Tasha K to do the same way. You want to always push your narrative like you did to Team Truth, like you did to Gayle King, that your daughter was a victim. And I'm specifically talking about this. I'm not talking about nothing else because you can't. I never saw nobody been around nobody for no 3 years, living their life, this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden, you're a federal witness against the person you've been around 3, 4 years. And you go see the guy why he was in jail for 6 months. Now, y'all stop talking to me like I'm picking on her and when I'm just trying to, I didn't delete anything. Hey, do not delete nothing with Shot Time Fight. Y'all delete, I'm taking wrenches today. So y'all better stop using that wrench. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna finish listening to this dude right here, man, and I'm gonna get into the Precedence.
But when you got goofies that support perverts behind their back, because mentally they.
So now I'm a goofy, but you the goofy that wanted your daughter to be famous. You the goofy that said your daughter was about to commit suicide, submerged in water. You the goofy that took her at the hospital to take her to a funk fest to see R.Kelly. Are you serious, goofy? If she was about to commit suicide and you take her out and take her straight to an R.Kelly concert, funk fest, whatever it was, you didn't give a fuck about her health. You didn't give a fuck about her mental state. So who is the goofy? It sure ain't me.
You got mentally they gotta be a pervert themselves. So therefore, when they're a pervert, they think like one. So now what they do is switch it up, because he's the editor, switch it up and make it seem like it. And I'm gonna say this.
How he switch it up?
For everybody.
I'm trying to understand.
There was no mistaken. Ann said what she said, but that was a month before she saw that documentary.
Boy, get your goofy ass up out of here. If she said what she said before she saw a documentary, boy, stop playing. She a grown ass woman, man. And this is why I want to continue to debunk his lies. You're talking about, well, that was before a month she said that. If she felt the way she felt, she would have never said what she said in the first place, whether it was a month before, after, whatever. What about when she was on the Gayle King show? So you mean to tell me she said what she said on the Gayle King show without watching the docuseries? And so that's an excuse. Boy, get up out of here, man. Just quit with your bullshit. We go get into it.
That was a young lady that was still taken up for the man who forced her to be the lover of his life.
What?
Or the love of her life.
Boy, stop it.
Because when you take a young girl.
How he forced her? How he forced her when you sent her? Why he gotta always talk stupid? And now he want to steady feed these narratives to the people that his daughter was forced. Your daughter was never forced, homie. Your wife even said that she told her this was her opportunity and she wasn't taking no for an answer. So how was she forced? Your wife, which is her mother, said this in front of the news people. Don't let me go creep up the fucking video. It's all on YouTube. So how he forced her when your wife said on TV out of her own mouth, Mom, this is my golden opportunity. I wasn't taking no for an answer. And then the conversation we had, you wanted her to make a song. How he forced her? How could he force her? She 18 years old. You said it was 17. You can get. Yeah, I thought somebody was knocking on my door. Yeah, he can't even get his live. Like now he's saying somebody forced her. Boy, get your ass up out of here. Ain't nobody forced her. If she was forced, then why the fuck Gayle King ain't rescue her? If she was forced when she did the interview, why she ain't tell Gayle King right there on the live? And say, Gayle King, rescue me. He's forcing me. She had amp opportunity. This is a great hobby. Everybody made YouTube their job. This is my job. You ain't got to agree with it. You ain't got to agree with it. It is what it is. Y'all don't want to see the truth before your eyes. That's all. And I'm going to be the one to expose it. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And you respect it or you don't. I ain't forcing you to stay here. But just keep watching.
And you sense her out. She really believed everything you say.
Right.
So you really forced her to be the way she was for you.
Okay, well, since we want to talk about force, what about what Larry did? Did Larry go over there and spend time with her for 2 weeks? Did he manipulate her? Or it took Larry to rescue your daughter, right? And that what you said? That what Larry said? This is great. I love debunking the lies. I like this because this shit, to me, I don't know why people just want to believe just any and everything. I just can't do it. That's crazy. We gonna move right along. Let's go.
And so you got that, right? So in the month of December, she spoke however she had to speak. That was November, matter of fact. Maybe in December, one of them.
Yeah, get your lies right.
And guess what? Me as a father, I took it. Because I know the truth.
Boy, stop.
My phone was taken. Dialogue was shown. iPhones don't lie, idiots. I've said it 100 times. Do you think if there was communication that all this would be this big? That this would have ever been anything? Y'all got to think, man.
We is thinking.
Y'all sit there.
We thinking.
And listen to anything somebody say out their mouth.
Right.
And y'all listen to people that their kids don't even value. Idiots. I've said it 100 times. Do you think? And they said, one of them, she spoke. And guess what? Me as a father, I took it. Because I know the truth. My phone was taken. Dialogue was shown.
Boy, stop.
iPhones don't lie, idiots. I've said it 100 times. Do you think if there was communication that all this would be this big? That this would have ever been anything? Y'all got to think, man. Y'all sit there and listen to anything somebody say out their mouth.
Well, what about what you say at your mouth? You want everybody to believe your lies. You want everybody to believe your story. He sounds stupid as fuck. He said, y'all believe everything. Oh, well, we still supposed to believe you, right? The fuck out of here. So I guess everybody that's in the chat, we not supposed to have no opinion about what we see. But I'm going to tell you something. Now mark these words. I don't give a fuck when it was done, how it was done. To me, I'm going to always feel this girl spoke her mind, and I'm going to feel she turned against R. Kelly because the money was gone. If she said it out of her mouth, right in front of her daddy face, ain't no motherfucker gonna make me think different. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel different. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But let me put this before y'all. By the way, go to my IG. Go to my IG. That's my IG. I got permission.
I feel like I'm looking for hope. It's very hard. I've spent my last years with this man, so it's not something that I can just turn on and off. It's devastating. I feel like I'm a very intelligent, smart, bright 21-year-old. I'm definitely young, but I'm very mature in spirit. And I just feel like, anyone who thinks that I'm brainwashed and not, smart enough to make my own decisions, I just feel like that determines how, their mentality. That's not something I can control, but I know that I'm very smart.
Now, what that dude that in the chat, a woman or whoever, do it sound like she was brainwashed? Do it sound like she was brainwashed? Do it sound like she was brainwashed? I'm listening. You said I need a hobby? I'm listening. Do it sound like she was brainwashed? She just said she very intelligent. She woo, 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 woo. Right? Do it sound like she brainwashed? I'm just saying. You keep saying somebody picking on somebody. No motherfucker picking on nobody for no goddamn truth. She's a public figure. It ain't my fault her daddy put her in this situation. You want to blame somebody, blame the goddamn parents. Subpoena their ass and watch how much of the truth come out. Listen to this.
And I know that I'm intelligent, so. If he were to get convicted, I, of course, would be heartbroken. I would definitely, have to continue living my life and doing what makes me happy. I know Rob, our last conversation that I had with him in Chicago, he inspired me and told me, Bear, just do what you want, do what makes you happy. He told me to continue to pursue my dreams, pursue whatever I want to pursue.
They're my dreams right there.
That I will be able to do.
I did good with this one.
It feels like a high. I mean, it feels like, you're in love, you're happy to be in love, and you feel like no matter what you go through with this person, it's worth going through because there's no other person you would want to go through this with. And that's with, you being in love with whoever it is, not just me and Rob personally, but that could be any other person's relationship. You just feel like no matter what, the good or the bad, you want to go through it with that person. I feel like, truthfully, all of the women that have been associated with Robert, I feel like this is me personally. Once they saw him as a celebrity, not as a human being. They did not meet him at church. They didn't know him no which way, except for as R. Kelly, whether they saw him at a mall, whether they saw him at a movie theater, whether they saw him at a park, whether they saw him at a show. And so, no matter what, all of them met him as a celebrity. And they were infatuated with that celebrity. And because of that, I feel like a lot of them just dated him because of that. Because of who he was, because of the life that he had, because of the life that he could provide them. A lot of them talk about how badly they were tortured, but can you talk about the shopping spree? Can you talk about you keeping your hair and nails done? Can you talk about all the great times that you had dinner and was spending money and was splurging and was so happy? Because one thing about Robert, he has a very giving heart. And there is no way at all whatsoever that he is a celebrity and he's not giving them a penny to enjoy themselves. And that's where I get so upset, because as a celebrity, he has no reason to keep you kidnapped or keep you tied up. He just has no reason to do that when he can allow you to move freely, take care of you, and still, at the end of the day, whatever will happen will happen, So for people to just say that, oh, I was just kidnapped or I was tied up, I couldn't leave, I couldn't do this. It's like, what about the good times? I know there were good times.
Now, let me end that. Now, did you hear that? Did y'all just hear what I heard? Did y'all just hear what I heard? So, when Angelo be talking all this goofy ass shit about his daughter was manipulated, and that's before I got there. Nigga, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. Let me take that back. You was there. You was there when you was trying to solicit your daughter for a record deal. You was there when you was trying to get you wanted to be there when you wanted your daughter to get that one hit song. She spoke her truth. You talking about, oh, she did this when nigga, you ain't rescue her then. You put her in the situation she was in. So she's a grown woman speaking her own voice. You talking like you really need to be there. You really need to be there for her to make decisions. She's been making decisions on her own without you. You put her in a grown-up situation to make grown-up decisions that she very much sound vague. Like, hey, she been making decisions all her life anyway. You said you was in jail when Azriel was here. How many of them years you missed out on Azriel, stepdad? I'm just saying. If people want to talk to me like I'm stupid, like I'm dumb, like I don't know nothing I'm talking about, and then want to keep saying, oh, you picking. No, I ain't picking on shit. I'm just bringing the facts. The way it presents itself. I mean, you can't get mad at me because he sat in front of the cameras. And that's the thing that Tasha K was saying. When it fit his narrative, he cool with that. But the minute when it don't fit his narrative, oh, he got a problem with that. Now, whatever he says,
You knew your R.Kelly, whatever. You didn't even know R.Kelly had a rap sheet. You didn't know he didn't. Was it? Of course, we heard the allegations, brother. I mean, I'm confused on what. Okay, that's what the prime time. Okay. Now stop right there. Now we talking. That I got a fellow. What the fuck do that mean if we're gonna be business? Yeah, but you said you heard of the allegations. But if you heard of the allegations before you got your daughter involved with R.Kelly, you mean to tell me you ain't never heard nothing about R.Kelly with the peeing on the girl and all the allegations with that shit, and he went to court and got acquitted? I'm confused. So what are we trying to say? If I knew or not, if I knew or not? Because if you knew, brother, my thing with this, brother, breaking the law. I understand breaking the law. I'm fucking breaking the law, breaking a vow of my 17-year-old stepdaughter. That's what I had a problem with. I don't give a fuck about all that stuff. I'm talking about what do any of this shit got to do with me talking to this man, not talking to you, not talking to his crew, not talking to that motherfucker that wasn't there. I understand breaking the law. I'm fucking breaking the law, breaking a vow of my 17-year-old stepdaughter. That's what I had a problem with. I don't give a fuck about all that law. I understand breaking the law. I'm fucking breaking the law, breaking a vow of my 17-year-old stepdaughter. That's what I had a problem with. I don't give a fuck about all that stuff. I'm talking about what do any of this shit got to do with me talking.
Got a lot to do with you. You put your daughter in that situation. He put his daughter in that situation. DJ Tyson didn't put his daughter in that situation. You know, and for somebody keep telling me, man, don't you got kids and daughters? Yeah, of course, but would I put my child in this situation? No. That would I sign my child off to somebody I never met, all because she want to sing? Or would I make grown-up decisions? I'm just saying, if my so-called daughter was committing suicide, why would be the first thing I'm thinking about taking her to an R. Kelly concert to cure her suicidal shit? And R. Kelly ain't got nothing to do with the girl being suicidal. Because if y'all notice anything in any interviews that he done, you know what he always tend to do? He always trying to throw that his daughter was about to commit suicide, you know, and then he tries to play the R. Kelly shit into it. Now, peep game, y'all. Listen. Yeah, that's why they want me off these YouTube streets. Listen. See, he tried to intertwine that his daughter was about to commit suicide. She was submerged in water. But from there, she went to the doctor or with emergency, whatever the fuck he did. But then straight from there, he take us to an R. Kelly concert. Now, you tell me, does that make sense as a parent? Man, fuck what your doctor said. What would you do as a parent? Do that make sense? Y'all ask me, do that make sense? If your daughter's about to commit suicide, and he always used that reference, my daughter almost commits suicide, and then here comes the part where he want to bring R. Kelly in the equation. Y'all follow what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why they want me off these YouTube streets, because the shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. But does that make sense to you all? I wouldn't give a fuck if a doctor came and say, hey, you know, she really wants to sing and woo, 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 woo. Well, you know what, Doc? I understand she wants to sing and she wants to do the things she wants to do. That's fine. But we go get her some more help. Singing should be the last thing on her mind right now. We go get her some help and then let her get her mind right because she just went through a traumatizing situation over her ex-boyfriend and she don't need to be, I don't think she's mentally stable right now to be even trying to pursue anything other than get her mind right so that she won't put herself in that same suicidal position and know how to be able to handle a breakup the next time. See, he missed how to teach his daughter how to handle shit. He missed that part. He missed that part. He missed that part. It was all about that money. So all that Floyd Mayweather bullshit, that shit weak as hell to me. He missed that part. And ain't nobody gonna tell me in these YouTube streets how to be a parent because I am a parent. So when a person come in and say, don't you got kids? Yeah, my eyes are grown now. But when they was kid, I made the best decision possible for my kids. And me being a parent, again, you is not gonna tell me taking my daughter to a concert was the cure to her suicidal madness. You're not going to tell me that. And then you're not going to tell me you're going to use my daughter was submerged in water. You just got to imagine like you want people to have compassion for your daughter almost committing suicide. And then she went over to R.Kelly and then R.Kelly made it even worse. You're not finna tell me no shit like that. You're not even finna run that bullshit on me. You ain't finna do it. You ain't finna tell me she got out of the situation and got into another situation and R. Kelly made it even worse. So now he in jail. He got to pay the price for her situation. That's bullshit. Because if she got out of a situation, you were never supposed to make sure she got into another situation until she was mentally and emotionally and hopefully spiritually better. So how you jump from one situation and then go to another situation and then you blame R. Kelly for all the shit that she's been through and R. Kelly forced her and this, that, and the other. What about her ex? She was already fucking before she met R. Kelly. But y'all don't want to hear this raw adult shit. Y'all want to hear that 17-year-old bullshit. I'm not going. I'm not going. Oh, she was vulnerable. He took advantage of a vulnerable young lady. What the ex do? Did all this shit that you've been doing towards R. Kelly, did you take that same energy and put it towards the ex who your daughter was almost about to commit suicide over? That's $1 million question to me. All this energy he put into R. Kelly, did he take that same energy and put it to the young boy who almost made his daughter take her life, as he says? As he says. Because if a nigga almost about to make my daughter take her life, nigga, I got some smoke for your ass. See, he wanted to protect the father. He wasn't. If he was protective, he would have never let her get into a situation when she just got out of a situation. Real men do real shit. Real men do real shit. You would never let her get out of a attempt murder on herself. Say it again. And then put her in another situation. To me, and it's just my opinion, it seems like Azriel was living her best life. It seems like she wasn't even thinking about she was about to take her life if that was true. And then you got to ask the $1 million question: where's the fucking records that says she was ever in the fucking hospital? Where's those records at? You know what I want to find out? Who was the 17-year-old boy she was dating, or who was the boy that she was dating that almost that he said that she was about to commit suicide over? Maybe we need to interview him. For real. For real. Maybe we need to interview him and just to see if this man is lying about his daughter almost committing suicide. See, this is the type of shit investigators need to do. This is the type of shit that investigators need to do. All the shit that he said out of his mouth, they need to hold him accountable for it. Straight up. You can't woozle these people's hearts and feelings and spirit just because you missed out on your daughter's life and you couldn't provide for her what R. Kelly provided for her. He provided a shelter, a roof over her head. He provided finances in her pocket. He provided stability. And that's something he didn't do as a father. No. I interviewed Bobby. Bobby was the one that his son was doing some music in the studio with or something like that. But I never interviewed. We got work to do. I ain't gonna say nothing on my live, but we got work to do. Because one thing I can't stand. Sharon, can you find out for me, please? I appreciate it. Because what I can't understand is, how is it, and if he was older and Azriel was 16, 17 or whatever, before she committed suicide, who was this individual that was dating Azriel? Yeah. We finna dig, nigga. That nigga talking about he digging a prison cell for oodles and noodles. Nigga, we finna dig for the truth. We finna dig for the fucking truth. Who was the guy that Azriel dated since he always screaming she almost about to commit suicide? And why he didn't attack that person the way he attacking R. Kelly? Because it seemed like every video that she made, she was in a happy place when it came to Robert Sylvester Kelly. So now, got more homework to do. So y'all find out some information. Email me. I want to know who this guy that Azriel dated. God damn it. Fuck it. I'll be a YouTube investigator. Fuck it. I've been doing good all this goddamn time, debunking the lies, goddamn it. And if you ask me if I'm the fucking judge and you people are the fucking jury, how do you plead? When it comes to Robert Sylvester Kelly, how do you plead? Has the jury made its decision? How do you plead? With all the ponded evidence that DJ Tyson has produced, you all are the jury. How do you all plead? We the jury find Robert Sylvester Kelly what? Put it in the chat. God damn it. They need to cut me a goddamn check. For real. For real. How do you plead, jury? You in the chat? How do you plead? Shit, I feel like Method Man around this motherfucker. Shout out to Method Man. Now, I don't mean talking about the Wendy Williams shit. I'm talking about on the power. I feel like the lawyer. God damn it. Shit. God damn. And then this shit just goes through your head, man. And every time something come up, he always trying to make excuses for what his daughter said and made him look stupid. Okay, And then you know what's so crazy is? What's so crazy that really don't make sense when he sit up there and said, yeah, my daughter said this and said that before she watched the documentary, right? All right. All right. Now, peep this, y'all. Yeah, right. Parents need to be locked up too. Hey, and peep this. And peep this. Peep this. Okay. You said she was underage. Okay. Well, I'm finna debunk that lie too. Okay, let's go back then. You said she was underage. Well, according to this person right here, he didn't say she was underage. He didn't say that. Let me bring back some memories, y'all. I'll debunk the lies live, okay? No, I'm glad you put that in the chat. You said she was underage, okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. You said she was underage.
Attorney, I want you to talk about the legal hurdles that you had to go through in order to get to the point where Attorney, I want you to talk about the legal hurdles that you had to go through in order to get to the point where we are now.
Well, I mean, we face a gamut of legal hurdles. First and foremost, the first question was whether or not these women were over age.
I'll debunk the lies while you're right there.
Was whether or not these women were over age. And once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, and once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, we faced a host of issues. And so, like Tim said, 3 years ago when they came,
that go a lot to bump.
After he called me, I first started to strategize. How can I help? Because legally there weren't too many options. But what we've had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual.
Let me play it back. Let me play it back for the slow person that just said that.
That these are women that no one will fight for. And so we took a outside the box approach. And so we took a.
Let me go back for the slow person. Now you said she was underage. Now this is what the lawyer said of Tim Savage. Listen to what he said. This is boy. This ain't my shit. This ain't my shit.
Attorney, I want you to talk about the legal hurdles that you had to go through in order to get to the point where we are now.
Well, I mean, we face a gamut of legal hurdles. First and foremost, the first question was whether or not these women were over age. The first question was,
are you listening?
These women were over age. And once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, and once it was determined that they were of age.
They were of age when they met him.
And so, like Tim said, 3 years ago when they came to my office, after he called me, I first.
It was determined they was of age when they met him. They were of age when. Did this lawyer just say that or did I just say that? Okay. Listen to what his scheming ass said, y'all. This is boy. This ain't my shit. Let me go back for the slow ass people. This is a lawyer. This ain't no YouTube lawyer. This is the lawyer saying this. Okay?
Attorney, I want you to talk about the legal hurdles that you had to go through in order to get to the point where we are now.
Well, I mean, we face a gamut of legal hurdles. First and foremost, the first question was whether or not these women were over age. The first question was whether or not these women were over age. And once it was determined that they were of age when they met.
I say it again. He said they were of age. And the key word, he says they. They. T-H-E-Y. Can somebody put that in the chat for me, please? He didn't say her or she. He said they. And if it corrects me when I went to school, It is a plural. That means it is more than one. More than one. He said they. Okay? God damn, I'm tired of taking you people to goddamn preschool, grammar school, whatever the fuck.
Question was whether or not these women were over age.
These women.
It was determined that they were of age when
they were of age.
Once it was determined that they were of age when they met him, we faced a host of issues. And so, like Tim said, 3 years ago when they came in my office, after he called me, I first started to strategize, how can I help? Because legally there weren't too many options.
You hear that? He had to strategize. See, it's key words that we got to listen to that people don't want to listen to. He had, as the defense attorney, lawyer, he had to strategize on what he said.
But what we had to do was destroy the narrative that's been surrounding this individual in many cases like this, that these are women that no one cares for, that these are women that no one will fight for. And so we took a outside the box approach. And we started to destroy the narrative. We had to convince men and women across the country to believe what was going on by taking apart the easy predation that's going on right in front of your eyes. So my hat
to take apart in the fucking conspiracy against Robert Sylvester Kelly. Period.
Off to the savages for opening their lives. And I mean, they've taken a lot of.
I should have been a lawyer. Fuck that.
Unnecessary attacks to get to the point and threats to get to the point they are. But what we had to do was to change the minds of prosecutors, to change the minds
conspiracy
of people in the industry.
Conspiracy.
What we had to do was to change the
minds manipulation.
Of to change the minds of
manipulation. Need I say more? Now, what you say? Underage. Go to my IG. Leave a comment under the video. Everybody. Kevin Terrell. The man said, and I remember these words, and I want to play this one more time. Angelo said that his daughter did that recording before she watched the documentary, right? Put a one in the chat. Am I right? Am I wrong? He said that, right? He said that, right? Put a one in the chat for yes, or the two for no. He said that his daughter watched the documentary. He said his daughter spoke before she watched the documentary, right? Correct? He said that, not me. He said, my daughter, she spoke before she even watched the documentary. Why the fuck I got to take her to watch a fucking documentary to make her mind up? Ain't that coercion? Ain't that manipulating? Ain't that brainwashing? Since we want to use the word manipulation, brainwashing, coercion. Manipulation, brainwashing, coercion. So he says, my daughter said what she said before she watched the documentary. Okay, well, let's give him that. Okay, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. We'll give you that. We'll give you that. Okay, let's say she did. Okay. Now, if she watched the documentary before she said whatever she said, what about the interview with you and her? Is that how she really felt? What about the interview with you sitting right beside your daughter? And I just play devil advocate. Fuck it. I give you that. Okay, she ain't watched the documentary, so okay, she get a pass. But she don't get a pass. You know why she don't get a pass? Because when you sat right next to your daughter, in front of those lenses, somebody put in the chat, you big dummy. You big dummy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Yeah. So check it out. Granted. So give it granted, right? So let's just say, okay, yeah, he give her the benefit of the doubt, whatever the case might be, whatever. You understand me? But giving her the benefit of the doubt. What about when he sat right next to her and did a full fucking interview? Did she need to watch the documentary then? Did she need to watch the documentary then? And these are facts. That's why I say I don't believe that bullshit. And so, let me rewind this. Let me rewind this. Has the jury come with a decision? So he can't. Man, she did that before she watched the documentary and moved. Okay, but what about when she said in front of the people without even watching the documentary? Wasn't that still her feelings? Or did she have to watch the documentary to say that R. Kelly told her to call you? Did she have to watch a documentary to say, hey, don't even act like I was checking in? Well, did she had to watch the documentary when she checked your ass? Make that shit make sense. Did she have to watch the documentary to disrespect you? Did she have to watch the documentary first to say what she had to say in front of the cameras with you sitting right there beside her? You know, yeah. Kel's locked up and she been doing her own thing, speaking her own mind. Yeah, the 20,000, the 20, man, listen, y'all better stop playing with me. We see the shit, hear the shit, don't want to accept the shit, be in denial of the shit. Girls say she was underage. Well, I just debunked that lie. Gerald Griggs said, they were of age. That's what he said. I ain't the fucking lawyer. Let me switch it up a little bit because I see Classy J I think, Classy, I think you need to bust a nut. Do you watch porn? I want to know. I really want to know. Can somebody look up her husband? We go look up that guy. We go look up Classy J husband, man. We go send him some letters, man, and let him know his wife has an infatuation with another man on YouTube. She has a very infatuation with DJ Tyson. Very, very, very infatuation. I think I hurt her feelings, y'all. I think I must have hurt her feelings. And for some reason, she just loved doing commentary about me. She just, you know how you feel like somebody just wants you to just help them bust a nut? She just want me to help her to bust a nut. I know. Man, we go right that nigga. I'm gonna say, man, your wife is cheating on you, man. She got infatuation of another man while you locked up, man, for another chick. Straight up. She is being unfaithful. She is cheating on you emotionally. Emotionally, she is attached in a fantasized world with DJ Tyson. She want that dick. She want it so bad. You could tell she wanted, man. God damn. She want that dick, boy. Damn. Right, Dad. She's so infatuated, man. She ain't got no life, man. She ain't got no life. She need a life. She ain't got one. I pray that she get one. God bless her. She is infatuated, man. Her content is so weak that it just, man, she love me. She probably got pictures of me plastered on the wall, all that. Dang. She needs something, man. She needs something bad. She won't even get 1,000 views, goddamn, before the fucking year's out. We still in the beginning of the years. Man, I don't know, man. I'm trying to see too, Suburban. Damn. Champ is good. Yeah, man, she ain't got nothing to do, man. That woman is so infatuated with me, y'all, that I really think that she's got a secret obsession with DJ Tyson. I can't believe I'm talking to you. I can't believe I'm talking to you. Not the one who I did cartoons about. I can't believe it. I am talking to DJ Tyson. It's the one who I watch on my screen all the time. Woo! Woo! Oh, man, once he take that energy. Hey, Classy, let me give you some advice. You know what you should make cartoons about? You should make cartoons about your husband going to the club, right? Shooting those two guys over a chick that wasn't even you. If you could make a cartoon about your husband, since you want to act out things in your cartoons, make a cartoon about your husband and how he shot two niggas over a bitch, over a side piece. And it wasn't even you, and you was on vacation. You need to make a cartoon and lay that out. How the police came to the crib and they caught your husband and the car was in the garage and they locked him up. You need to make a cartoon on how you got the call that your husband was locked up and you couldn't believe it. You need to make a cartoon on how you sat in the court during the trial and listen to the bitch who he had at the crib fucking take the stand and tell him that she was at the crib in your house. You need to make a cartoon on how you found out your husband was cheating on you with another bitch in your house and you ain't find out till trial started. If you can make a cartoon like that, then you a bad motherfucker. Yeah. Make a cartoon on how that family feel when your daughter shot that young man. Stabbed that young man. Cut that young man. Make a cartoon on how that family felt. Since you want to do family cartoons, make one about your daughter. See if it'll get the views. Imagine how that family felt. If you could make one about them, then you a bad motherfucker. And I never seen a stupid ass woman like her that would still stick by a man after she find out he done fucked another bitch in her bed while she out of town visiting her fucking family. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? This nigga went to the bar, got into it with two niggas over a bitch, took the bitch back to Classy J house while she was out of town, fucked the bitch. The motherfucking people who identified the nigga, the next day they picked up her husband and she had to find all this shit out months later. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. And you sticking by this nigga trying to raise cash apps to get him a better lawyer. Girl, stop. This ain't the smoke you want. You desperate right now. I really think you desperate. So my question is, yeah, she would never make one of her own. She'll make one of everybody else, but she'll never make one of her own. How her husband cheated on her and how she's sticking by her. I'm gonna make a cartoon. I'm back to making cartoons again. I'm gonna put you in there since you want to be famous. I'm gonna put you in there. Hi, it's Classy J, and I just want to say this is how my husband got caught in an affair. I asked my husband, did he want to go with me to see my relatives? And he said no. And so I proceeded to go. And while I'm with my relatives, I get a call that my husband was locked up. And of course, as a wife, I'm supposed to stand by my man. And in the midst of going through the whole trial, I come to find out that he shot two guys over a female that wasn't me. And the next day, the car that drove from the scene was in our garage, and they staked out my house while I was out of town, and they arrested my husband. And I got the call, and I just couldn't believe it, that my husband, who's been in rehab so many times for using drugs, would do anything like this. And as discovery was coming in my husband case, I come to find out that he had a female in our bedroom, but I still stuck with him like a dumbass when I should have left him where he was because he wasn't loyal to me. Now I'm on YouTube making cartoons so I can get a cash app because my husband, even though he's a drug user, he's still a first-time offender. So I need cash apps to help get my husband a better lawyer. Now, when it comes to my daughter, the parents of the son didn't like my daughter in the first place, and they wanted him to go off to school but she didn't want him to, so she stabbed him. I'll tell you all about that story later. Girl, get your ass up out of here. Man, she ain't got shit else to do. She is boring. The reason why I don't watch porn because when I see DJ Tyson swinging his dingaling, I play with myself because he look like he's packing. And I could just imagine if he had a piece of this Florida pussycat. Oh man, I'm finna go, man. I'm finna get some more of these characters down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get her walking down the street. I'm gonna have to get her walking down the street. Hi, DJ. I just want to know, how did you endure so much of the stuff in the YouTube streets when people were talking about you and you sleeping in your car? And I'm just a big fan of yours. I'm just such a big fan of yours because you endure so much. And I know the other side wouldn't approve of me walking and talking to you right now. And I wanted to know, how did you make it? God is really good in your life. He's really good. How did you take all that? And what Larry did was very wrong. And how Angelo did those things. And Team Troop would be really mad if they knew that me and you was talking right now. Just walk. Yeah, man, she upset. Hey, boy, she was so look. Hey, man, I remember one time she came in the group chat, right? And she texted, she's like, I'm under my son account. That's me in the chat. I don't want to use my name because I don't want Teen Truth to know that I'm in your chat. I remember I went over her chat when she was watching the debate or whatever. And she said, do not block DJ Tyson. Do not block him. Do not, I'm going to have to go back and get that video. Do not block DJ Tyson. Baby, this is chess. This ain't checker, motherfucker. You silly ass motherfucker. You son of a bitch. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to my live, y'all. I hope hey, T2 didn't know, boy. She was all on the nigga Dino, boy. Boy, I can't believe it. I am actually talking to the guy who I make cartoons about. It's a pleasure. Can I get your autograph? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, listen, y'all. Make sure y'all put that walk for Kales in the chat. We will be walking for Kales, y'all, in 2021, so get ready. If you like my commentary, put a 1 in the chat. Add me on Facebook, Kevin Terrell. Cash App, Kevin's Blessings. IG, make sure y'all go watch that Shabazz joint. Shout out to Shabazz. Shout out to Tasha K again. Shout out to everybody who put the work in. Do what you do. Shout out to my homie JoJo. JoJo, what up? Hit my line up, fully. Twitter at DJ Tyson 357. I be goddamn well. You motherfuckers say that. First of all, I know goddamn well. You motherfuckers ain't called me goddamn. You motherfuckers that left the goddamn enterprise and y'all goddamn mad. What the fuck? I ain't got to get no more goddamn views, no goddamn more. Shout out, goddamn it, to everybody. Every goddamn body. Shout out to you, shout out. Shout out to you, goddamn. First 50 people get on the goddamn bus for free.
If you come to the goddamn protest, you get on the goddamn bus for free, and I'ma feed your ass.
Woo! Woo!
God damn it!
He loves it here.
Then ain't goddamn nobody anything starting shit again. Bring your ass out. Now your ass wanna come over here and start shit, goddamn it. I got your voice. I got the goddamn voice.
He loves it here.
Now they gonna say, goddamn it, DJ Tyson has started some shit with the goddamn Enterprise. That's goddamn it, these are just goddamn jokes. And if you can't laugh, then get your ass out my goddamn chat, because I don't want to hear none of your goddamn whining ass. Goddamn it, because you ain't getting the goddamn view.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
DJ Tyson ain't to be with. Get off my dick, haters.
This Chicago, nigga.
Free R.Kelly, the king of R&B.
Yeah, we good over here, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope y'all feel good on this Monday. I feel good. That is my commentary. That is my time. I thank you all. You know, these are just jokes. I hope people don't get in their feelings about these jokes, because jokes is part of life. And if you can't laugh, then kiss my ass. It's just how it is. Motherfuckers be joking about me all the time with the cartoons. And goddamn, I guess when I joke, everybody get in their feelings. But that's okay. Hey. Yeah. Man. I'm gonna leave y'all like this, y'all. Let's go. I thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching my live. I appreciate you. Make sure you drop a donation. This is what I love to do. I hope y'all enjoyed my live on today. Don't forget to hit the Cash App or the PayPal or the Zelle. I appreciate y'all. But anyway, let's jump into this kale. Let's get it. Red not supposed to be green.
Fake's not supposed to be seen. The sky's not supposed to touch the ground. And a square's not supposed to be round. The moon's not supposed to touch the sun. And a two is not supposed to be a one. And the heart's not supposed to weigh a ton. And forever's not supposed to be done. Winter's not supposed to come in June. And I am not supposed to have a this Chicago, things that are not supposed to be. Except you and me. There are so many things that I'm not supposed to be. Oh, baby, yeah, except you and me. Night's not supposed to be long. Yeah. No one is supposed to be alone. Understanding is not supposed to be confused. And the wind is not supposed to lose. Like fire's not supposed to freeze. Or like joy is not supposed to grieve. Like you are not supposed to leave. What I said I'm not supposed to mean. He is not supposed to have your heart. Baby, we are not supposed to be apart. There are so many things that are not supposed to be said. You and me. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. It seems just like no seasons changing. Oh, this earth with no creation. Oh, with no feelings. Or a sickness without healing. Just like a frozen spring. Or bird with no wings. Just like a song that I keep. That's how my life would be. Like the night skies with no stars. lonely road. No holding that walks in the park. That's how I want to be for the fun. There are so many things, yeah, except love. So many things that I'm not supposed to be. Like having no every, like having no earth free, like having no rain to see. There are so many things that's not supposed to be, except you and me, babe. That's how I wanna be free, like having no right to see. There are so many things that's not supposed to be, not supposed to be, except you and me,
Baby. Yeah, yeah. Baby.
yeah. Except you and me.
Free R.Kelly, the king of R&B.
Hey, I thank y'all, man. God bless y'all. You all have a beautiful Monday. I'm DJ Tyson.
This Chicago, nigga.
And I'm up out of here. Peace. Don't forget, go to my IG. Leave your comments. Leave your comments on my IG, y'all. Show that love for Kel.